Oh, whoa! All right, so as you can kind of see behind me, yeah, it's getting real. We're packing up. Our first year of college, it's pretty much wraps. Got one more final lift, but let me go back. All right, so I know it's been a minute. It's been a good little minute since y'all saw the camera, bro. Since I been behind the camera. Once I got back from nationals, it's been so hectic. Like I mean, I've had time to record. It has not been a priority of mine. I'm not gonna lie. School has, and I need to get school, first. So that's just what it is. You can see some stuff change. Cut the hair down. I definitely need to get a haircut soon as well, and I need to pick my hair out. I'm gonna do all that stuff a little later. I'm gonna take a nap, get up, and then go run a mile at the big UE. But let's do what I gotta do right here. So I might just end up putting clips in between, but I'm just gonna talk about each thing. So overall, nationals, right? So that was the whole goal, nationals. So let's talk about it. So P game lock in. April. When was that? April 2nd. We got there the day before nationals. April 2nd, we traveled, left out BR, moved to New Orleans. Flew out New Orleans, got to Atlanta. I think it was a layover, so they went from Atlanta to OKC, did weigh-ins. Once we got to OKC, we got there, took a little time to chill out. We went to the convention center because that's where nationals is at, to do equipment check. So we did equipment check. We signed in, got registered, all that good stuff. Then that was that Wednesday. That Thursday is when I lifted. I lifted that Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So going up towards it, I think the day prior I was over, but I was over like a kilo, so like 2 or 3 pounds. I wasn't really tripping until the day of. Whenever I was still over the day of, but I was only over like half of a kilo, so about a pound and a half. So I was kind of doing too much that Thursday, trying to make weight, because I was so worried about trying making weight, which in the end I made weight. I was like a half a pound under, basically. I think I weighed in at 59.75 or 59.5. So I made weight regardless. I really don't care how I did it. I just did it. And we were spinning in a sink, in a hot sauna. Don't know why I did that. I just did that. And then, but I literally did that, then took a nap, then got up around 2 or 3, and I was under. So I just stayed under. I didn't eat nothing. Well, that morning I did eat. Then I did a little bit of some cardio work to kind of burn off that fat that I ate. Kind of burn off that food. Wait about 30 minutes, 45 minutes for it to settle. Then burnt that off a little bit. After that, so I got there for weigh-ins. Of course, weighed in. Then after that, kind of chilled out. Chilled out for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Let my food set and chill out. And then that's when we had to go warm up. Now, warm up for squat. Honestly, warm up for squat didn't feel bad. But obviously, this is my first ever big national meet, So, of course, I was nervous, It was in my head a lot. This was the first time where I actually used smelling salt. And I use it now. But not every lift. Just only if I'm about to hit something massive, I use smelling salt on it. Just so I get it. The smelling salt is just to get rid of my nervousness, my nerves. Take that out and throw that out the window, So low key, first squat.
Kui missing his opener and jumping up from 170 kilograms to 187.5 kilograms.
That is a big jump after missing your opener.
My friends, that is a whole plate in a commercial gym. Almost, right? Just shy of that.
17.5 kilos is...
20 is 44.
Yeah.
Joseph made his second attempt look easy.
Let's
Still
see
center judge.
on platform 1 if that 17-kilo jump is going to... We were talking about fighting from behind a little bit and how that can be advantageous. Do you think that fighting from behind can actually help a lifter maybe improve their total than if they just had a big lead?
Absolutely. If you're coming to win versus coming to not lose at a competition, it is all the difference in what your total shows.
Boom. First squat was, I don't want to say hard. First squat was pretty easy, pretty light. Just, again, my nerves were out and stuff like that. So I had to be sure to, make sure I'm intentional about that and coming out, locking out, stuff like that. My first squat, low-key, I felt like if I would have provided a better first and second squat, I could have got set up for a better third attempt, because I was kind of wanting to go anywhere between 180, 185, but push on a higher range of that. I wanted to kind of push into the 400 mark a little bit, but, I got 396, which is 10 kilos above my first meet PR. 10 kilos above my original meet PR, squat meet PR, right? So we started off pretty decent, it's a start of a slow start, then kind of got killed on bench. I only got to 97.5, so that's 214. 7.5 keys above my meet PR. I wanted 100, but I took 97.5 because I hit all three of my benches. I went from, I want to say 90, 95, 97.5. Perfect jumps, by the way. And by the time that we got to bench, I felt so fatigued. I felt like the adrenaline rush just went from up here down. It went down. It drastically decreased. And now I'm just vibing during bench. I'm not up hype, boom, rah, 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 rah. I'm just vibing during bench. Honestly, I felt like that was okay because it allowed me to control my emotions. It allowed me to control how I felt a lot better. So
0.5 kilograms. And Kui from University of Houston opening with 120 kilograms on his platform as well. Platform number 1.
So Matthew, after bench, is currently forecasted in 6th place, despite setting that American record by so much. The guys in that 60-kilo weight class are all so incredibly close to each other. The quality. And unfortunately, that will be a no lift for him. It is really easy to miss your third attempt on bench. I don't know about equipped lifting, but in raw lifting, that's objectively the hardest lift of the meet is that third attempt bench.
It's the hardest one to gauge how exhausted you are for sure, because the heaviest plate you can add to your bench press is the 1.25 kilogram one.
Yes, just a reminder for everybody that athletes have to make
amazing work. She's happy about that.
Yeah, and she lifts with a very flat back position, which isn't as common anymore, but is super respectable.
A close grip as well.
Yeah, got a kind of traditional bench style there.
And Brady Collins smoked his third on platform number 1 with 135 kilograms. Up next on platform number 3, we're going back to deadlifts. Or platform number 1, I mean. We're getting the bar loaded for deadlifts.
We just did that. We ended up doing what we had to do. We got 3 for 3 on bench. Here comes deadlift. So I took some pre on my third bench just so I could start getting it up again, feeling boom, up there on my deadlift. Deadlift was phenomenal, I'm not gonna lie. So my second dead felt heavy though. I if I'm be honest, my second deadlift, I think that was 485, no, it was 474, it was 215, yeah. So let me talk about my deadlift, because my deadlift is obviously my greatest feat right now, you know.
But we'll see. Sorry, I stand corrected. She moves into second.
Amazing. On platform 2, Joseph Macalfini is looking to pull 227.5 kilograms to go from 11th to 10th. Slow at the lockout. Finish it, Joe. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. He got it.
He did.
Let's see what these judges say.
They say 3 white lights.
Let's go! Plenty of time! Yes, sir! Lock it! Lock it!
Coming up to deadlift, I was pushing top 10. I was pushing top 15, right? I have one of the highest deadlifts, obviously, in my weight class. So obviously it wasn't hard to like out total a lot of people that did me and that out total me in like a pre total for like squat and bench, because I'm already starting out my deadlift 20-30 keys higher than everybody else's. So then that just makes up for my bench and deadlift, my bench and squat for sure, you know. Yeah, I had a couple people ahead of me, but that's just because like their overall performance was basically balanced out. Even if I had a higher deadlift, that deadlift was still close enough towards mine. I didn't know the numbers that I was pulling. I didn't even know. One, I didn't keep up with the tracking of like the people, the 60s. I didn't keep up with them because my coach told me not to worry about them. I didn't know any of my like anything that I hit until after my meet, because I specifically told my coach, do not tell me what's on that bar. I knew my third deadlift was over 500. I knew my deadlift was over 485. I didn't know it was 501, but I knew it was over 485 because prior to my third deadlift, he asked me, he said, what's the highest that you ever hit in program? And I told him 500. So I knew it was going to be closer towards my max. I just didn't know what number it was, right? Second deadlift comes, low kick felt kind of heavy, but capable enough for a third to really push, right? Then the big moment comes. Third deadlift. Hit a third. If I hit this third lift, I become top 10 in my 60s weight class. First ever nationals, right? Pretty impressive, you know? I'll go out there third. Low key, it was like a little embarrassing because like I was getting up to the platform. And I mean, obviously, like the nerves were out the window. Like, I remember how I felt whenever I was like pulling Like it was so much adrenaline in my body that it was just like I saw the people yelling, I saw like my crew yelling, like the moment was just so, it was so memorable, it was so like honorable. That's just like I can't forget that, you know. That's like one of those things in life to where it's like you just I'm gonna always remember that. Remember how people looked, like the energy that they brought on that platform, so that I was able to pull 501, you know. Walking up there, because low-key, like, it's my first national meet. I don't know if, like, to hype everybody up and stuff like that. I was worried about time the most. I thought a minute went by fast. I'm thinking a minute goes by fast. I'd be looking back after my stuff. I'd be still having 20 seconds left. Like, I, like, slow myself down a little bit, but I was just worried about the time and not trying to getting it red hard for, you know, going out of time. But third deadlift, like, bro, memorable. Got up there, low key messed up my belt because I was at the point to where my belt was just like in the middle of stuff. I don't know if I wanted it too tight or too loose. I think I put it a little too loose because I think at the top I kind of like broke a little, but not my belt, but I broke structure. But I hit it 501, and that was a very slow 500, very slow 500. But it counted, and that was the biggest pull of my entire life up to date. Not up to date. I have another pull that I did that's more than 500, but I'm not gonna show y'all yet. Y'all have to see later. So, yeah, that's basically my meet. Then the dude after me tried to pull the same thing and failed, and it pushed me to 9th place. So, top 10, 9th place, first collegiate nationals, pretty good. Am I satisfied? To a certain extent, you know? As somebody that, you know, watches different YouTubers, like, my top 3 most inspirational, like, pilots of YouTubers, obviously Russ. Number 1 is Bob Matthews. And if you know if you know who Bob is, then you'll know why I'm not satisfied with my performance. No, I'm satisfied with my performance, but you know why I'm not satisfied with my placement. I don't care if I'm top 10. I care to be top 1. I wanna do things in that weight class that even like, bro, that even Waski wouldn't imagine himself doing, bro. And I know Waski's 10 years older than me, but I don't even care about all that, you know. Once I get to his caliber, you know, once I get to his age, the experience that he has, I want to like, ooh boy, you don't even know what I want to do. Like, oh my, because I don't even know what I want to do, dummy. Anyway, we'll save that for the future, you know. We're gonna, you know, we come back home and we're getting to work. You know, we're getting to work, bro. I'm telling you, the 60s next quarter, bro. The 60s next nationals, and it's in New Orleans too. The 60s next nationals, bro. They're not gonna be ready, bro. Ooh, boy, they're not gonna be ready, boy. I don't care. You could out squat me. You could out bench me. But one thing you're never gonna do is out deadlift me. That's just something that you're never gonna do. And don't let me get comfortable on squat or bench. Once I find my squat or bench, and I'm finding it. Trust me, right now I'm finding it, and I have found it. Almost. I'm almost there. Don't let me get comfortable. But overall, you know, pretty good little meet. But we're not done yet. This is just the beginning. That's really about it. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm finna go take a nap. So, yeah. Update. Have a good day. Like, subscribe. That's a junior ring. I can't even believe it's been a year since I had this for 2 years. My junior year. It's been a year since I graduated. It's wicked to me. I'm already almost done my first year in college. It's wicked, bruh. So, yeah. Love y'all guys, women, gentlemen, and ladies. And Have an amazing day.